no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike. I got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. 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 You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right to the air is Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Raiders had a woeful 2-9 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so I'm trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 24. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
But
not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 24, Murray. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After
the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Murray.
That's a fucking dodge. That's a dodge.
Another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. A good pickup there at 22.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out
That's
to
a
the
dodge.
left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing again, Murray. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Carr now on first down.
Give me that.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller.
This game. Oh, my
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he'll get it. And he's over for the touchdown. Derek Carr scoring on the sneak.
I knew he was going to that corner. Y'all heard me say it.
Taking a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Y'all heard me say that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. taken from about the 12.
The Chargers take over first and 10 on their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
Come on.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
After the sack on first down, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Over top. That's a couple more things.
36-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Give me that. Come on, JC.
Will be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Brent, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Murray. A quick throw
Throw it in front of him.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
As far as I fucking could, bro. You threw the bitch right at him.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh.
The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Don't foul.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Rockets spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play from the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Pick the ball,
after
man.
the incomplete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will be taken at the 13. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Okay. A bad message saying Kyler Murray and bad fucking calls. Play calls. That shit did not help. At all.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Carr going to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack.
He's going to corner.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders.
I thought he was going middle.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail.
Hell no, this nigga slow. This thumb is slow as hell. This is, man. Between bad play calling and Kyler Murray throwing motion. And little fucking mistakes on.
The Charger drive about to get going. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Play fake. Murray. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. Big yardage there on the scramble.
I just, hey, funny you said, I just fucking scrambled with
grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Murray now on first down. And the Raiders have got him.
I'm tapping that bitch.
Getting home there for a loss of 11.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation.
That shit wouldn't let me pass it.
Just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity. and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in
Nigga wasn't
desperate
playing
need
like
of
this
a
last
conversion
night.
as they
I'll
come
tell you
up on
that.
third down. Murray now to throw. Going deep here for
Oh my God.
And it falls down incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first
He's
half.
starting to throw like Herbert.
Start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Awesome.
It'll
So
be a
horrible,
40-yard
bro.
punt, 8 on the return.
So horrible.
And they will take over first and 10.
The plays I do find people open, he just throwing it out of range, under pressure. That's it. Just
The
fucking
offense for
weak.
Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On first down, Carr. Caught out right by Renfro. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Carr now to throw.
Give me that.
And
Like,
he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
My offense,
Picked
bro.
off by
It's
Nasir
bad.
Well, still down
We
quite
got
a bit
boxed.
here, several
We
scores,
scrapped
but
on
yeah, at least
defense.
that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception. They got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Murray.
Like,
Middle, and it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions at 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems
hitting
like
this
a
nigga
reflection of what we've
hands,
seen so
bro.
far in this game. The defense, quicker to the
This
punch so
is
far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
flabbergasted.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Murray. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. They've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
How are they getting
Picked up
that?
by
So
Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
I'm fucking double teaming, max protect, blocking running back.
Worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. Carr now on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. On the move past the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player.
That nigga's in the purple.
It's so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Carr. Quick slant into the hands of Darren Waller. Touchdown!
Get out that usage.
Touchdown pass now for Darren Carr. And the Raiders take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
That nigga Waller killed me on that.
Up and good. And that makes the score 28
They called a chair round. See, I should have just took my motherfucking dub last night when I was beating this nigga. But I wanted to be nice. Now I'm getting my ass beat. Ain't that some shit?
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Ain't that some shit?
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Over the middle, and it's
oh my
so
God.
They've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Oh my
So
God.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
T. Higgins.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no
my
return on
offense
this
like
one as it kicks
motherfucking
out of
demon
bounds.
time.
Starts just outside
God
of the
damn.
30-yard line.
I'm scared to throw passes now the way this nigga been throwing. I'm second guessing myself.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
He threw that.
For more of the same.
He threw
The
that.
game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
I'm about to pick this.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
That's just wild, bro.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side.
I don't think he's throwing no kill open fucking fucking game.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. DJ Wadham got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr, he's got it. Touchdown Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here,
all of my
pretty much
DBs.
everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have.
Just stood
Makes
there.
me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed
go
into
back,
this game,
check.
and it carried over. And
I
right
didn't
now,
commit,
I don't expect them
nothing.
to back off at all. They're playing so well,
See
they
my
just want to keep it
adjustments?
going.
All my DBs just fucking sat there. All of them. You can go back and check. This game is fucking
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
I should have just took my dub, bro. He's running for y'all niggas.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To T. Higgins, and I swear,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Murray's got to have this one.
Oh my God!
We'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it is 42-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Well, I know y'all don't want to watch.
Rushing for him now in the ball game.
Y'all think watching
Good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the